If you've ever said, I want to write a novel, but I don't know what to start with, then this video is for you. Because every book about writing, every blog post and TikTok video seem to have a different answer. Some people say you need a plot first. Other people say you need to start with your characters. And then there are the writers who say, no, you have to build your world first. So today we are answering the big question. When you're starting a novel, what actually comes first? The plot, the characters, or the world building? Spoiler alert, there is no right answer. There's just the right answer for you. And we're going to figure that out. Hi, I'm Nancy Basile, a mystery author. You can download one of my books for free using a link in the description below. Okay, here's the real reason that this question trips up so many new authors. They think that if they focus on the wrong thing first, it's going to mess up the whole rest of the book. So they freeze, hence writer's block. They outline, or they build character profiles, or they build worlds that they're never actually going to write. And it's just too much. What if I pick the wrong thing? Sound familiar? The truth is, most novels don't fail because of bad ideas. They fail because writers never actually figure out how to do the book. Just write it. Once you understand your starting point, it does get easier. Not easy, just easier. There are three main types of story starters. Let's break it down. First up, you got the plot writers. Plot writers think of questions like, what happens? What's the main mystery, conflict, or twist? How does it all end? They might get excited by a killer premise or a big what if, a crime quest or a catastrophe. For instance, John Grisham's mysteries, like The Firm and The Pelican Brief, are often structured around really tight plots and premises that keep readers hooked from twist to twist. He's able to do that, of course, because he was a lawyer for so many years, so he builds an intricate plot. And there are strengths to this kind of story starting. You're great at building momentum and stakes and structure. But one of the common struggles of someone who starts with plot first is then finding the characters to drive that plot. That's okay. They deepen as you write and you figure out who they need to be to make the story work. Next up are character first writers. Writers like this might think, who is this person? What do they want? What's broken inside them? What has happened to them? Maybe those kinds of authors hear a voice in their head, or imagine that person walking into a room. Maybe there's a certain type of person that haunts their imagination. For instance, Jodi Picoult, who writes really emotional novels, builds complex characters who have moral dilemmas. Of creating the characters first means readers can build a deep emotional connection with them because the author has a deep emotional connection, and they usually have really strong character arcs. But the struggle, as you might have guessed, would be what happens next. The struggle, as you might have guessed, would be what happens next. Yeah, you know who you're writing about, but what are they going to do? What comes next? Plot can be layered in later. Okay, then you've got the last kind of story starter writer, say that 5 times, is the world first writers who fall in love with settings. And that doesn't have to be a fantasy world. It can be a tiny town in England, or a spaceship, or a dystopian future set in the desert, a historical period. A world first author would think about questions like, what kind of place is this? What are the rules here? What kind of secrets does this world hide? As I frequently mention, Rebecca Yarros is excellent at crafting a world. Her Empyrean series is full of magic and rules and discovery that have fans hooked and waiting with bated breath for that next book, including me. Strengths of this kind of author are atmosphere and setting the mood and having immersive settings. But a common struggle with someone who starts with the world first is that you can overbuild the world and spend so much time describing it and setting up the rules that you never actually get to the story. So, which one should you start with first? Well, Here's the most important thing I'm going to say in this video. The best place to start writing your book is using whatever excites you the most. It's not the part that you think you're supposed to start with, and it's not the part that someone else told you to do. It's the part that makes you want to sit down and write, because excitement equals momentum. And momentum is how novels get written. You can always add plot later, deepen your characters later, fix world details later, but you can't fix a book that never gets started. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick test to see what kind of story-first writer you are. Ask yourself this question. When I daydream about writing a novel, what do I think about? If you think about what happens or events, you're plot first. If you're thinking about the people in the book, then you are character first. But if you're dreaming about a place, then you are world first. There's no prize for choosing the right one. The win is knowing where you naturally begin. So how do you start writing based on your story starter? Let's make this practical. Are you a plot first writer? Write a messy summary of what happens from beginning to end. Are you a character first author? Yes, this is supposed to be me. My husband got me this as a gift. Isn't it the creepiest thing you've ever seen? Oh my God, does that even look like me? Oh, if you're a character first writer, write a scene from your character's life before the story starts. Are you a world first author? Write a scene that shows how this world works in a normal, non-exciting day. None of these are to publish or to be perfect. They are just to get you started. Let me finish by saying this. You have to stay excited, because writing a book begins at some point to become quite a slog. And you might even need to go back to the thing that excited you about this book, because writing is kind of like using muscles. And just like people choose workouts based on the things that get them excited or things they enjoy doing on a daily basis, you need to feel the same way about what you're writing so that you continue on a daily or almost daily basis to write. If this video helped you figure out what you're going to start with and how to start writing your novel, then please give it a like. It really helps the channel. And then tell me in the comment, are you story first, character first, or world first? If you want more support while you're actually writing, you can become a channel member. Members get bonus writing content, deeper writing craft breakdowns, and behind the scenes look at how I'm actually writing my current book. And it's free. And if you want more videos about starting novels or outlining without stress or how not to get overwhelmed, then subscribe to the channel, because you will get more content just like this. Remember, you don't need the whole book figured out. You just need a starting point. Thank you so much for watching. I can't tell you how much I sincerely appreciate you.